All right, it's about an hour before dawn on the opening day of our late split for dove season. It's a little chilly out. It's in the 20s. But unlike the early splits of dove, where shooting hours start at 12 noon, the late splits, you can hunt birds a half hour before sunrise. Now, I was up here yesterday on this public hunting area, and there's a good number of birds using these cut cornfields back here. So I got up here extra early, gave Michael a call. He's going to meet me up here, and we're going to get out here and see if we can't bag a few birds today. Okay, it's getting light. Michael and I are set up on a corner of several cornfields, and we've seen about a dozen birds fly in. We're trying to watch the fields here. They're separated by hedgerows and tree lines, and we're trying to watch them and get an idea of the flight line these birds are using to get in here. They're landing it in the middle of this big cornfield here. So we set up on this tree line. We're watching the edges. Hopefully be able to pick a few off coming down these tree lines. Did you find him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I got one down, in the open field over here, and I can't find him.
I'll help you look. Wanna look?
Huh?
Wanna look?
4 birds. Come around. Be still.
I turned around, I was walking away from that circle of trees and
Here they come, here they come. Right at us. Yeah. I was filming Michael. This one came in behind the camera. We got a bunch of groups of 4 and 5 flying in there. They're piling up on the trees all around. Michael's walking down the hedgerow, and the birds are jumping up and flying. And I nailed this one. He was way out there, about 30 yards. I had the camera pointing the wrong direction. What happened, Michael?
as I was walking back, I turned around, the flight 12 went right across that circle of trees.
Yeah, I know. I saw a whole fucking... I saw a couple big flights. One came in down across the back here. One across.
Nice scouting, bro. That's yours, this is mine.
On your right, in the tree line, there's a whole bunch of birds. On your left, in that big tree right beside you.
He didn't go real far. Get him. There you go. I'll go get him. I got an eye on it.
Well, Michael, not a bad morning.
Yeah, you did pretty well.
Yeah, we got we got 9 here total. Yeah, I got the orange on because we did walk around, and there are other seasons. It's I think black powder season.
Yeah, I think there's 10 there.
Muzzleloader season for deer today, and small game is open. So when we were not stationed in one spot, camoed out shooting birds from a stationary position, when we were walking around, we did have orange on for safety reasons. But we jumped a few birds.
We did. Yeah,
we jumped a few walking around. Got a few more. Couldn't get that on film though. We were bumping them off the edge of the field, off the trees, just shooting them real quick. But what I got here is a nice meal. I think I'm gonna do some December dove kebab, and since we didn't get a lot of the hunt on film, why don't you follow me back to the kitchen, and I'll share that with you. Late season hunting for doves is always a blast. It's fun to get out there with family and friends, and it's a challenging hunt. Those longtails, they fly fast, they're can be really difficult to hit, and it does take quite a bit of scouting to find them. But of course, the best part of the hunt is getting the game home and getting these delicious birds prepped for the table. Now, I'm going to make a real quick and easy recipe with these birds. I'll make some dove kebabs. Now, if you want some tips on cleaning your doves and preparing them, I like to marinate them, although that's not really necessary. But I've got cleaning tips and a recipe for the marinade in our original dove hunting video. I'll put a link for it up here if you want to check that out. But these dove kebabs are quick, they're easy to make. The first thing you need to do is get your ingredients together. We already got the birds. You're going to need some chunks of onions, chopped. You're going to need some sliced green pepper and some little cherry tomatoes. Then, if you've marinated your doves, once you've separated from the keel, that's great. If not, just cut them off the keel bone and take some bacon. Now, a dove medallion by itself is not quite enough for a whole piece of bacon, so slice your bacon strips in half for however many birds you have, and then you're going to want to wrap them in the bacon, and we're going to pop them in the oven at 425 to start them cooking. Now once your dove medallions have been in the oven for about 20-25 minutes and the bacon's starting to get pretty crispy, go ahead and pull them out, set them aside and let them cool down a little bit so you don't burn your fingertips. And then what you're going to want to do is take your tomatoes and your green peppers and your onions and skewer them onto a kebab, alternating with one of each. Then slip a dove medallion on. Don't let them cool down too much. Work with them while they're still warm. You don't want them to get cold. But then alternate the vegetables with the dove medallion, vegetables, dove medallion. Now once you've got them on the skewers, you're going to want to fire up the grill and take them out and drop them on the flame to finish cooking the meat and crisp up those veggies.
Come on, I'm getting hungry. What's taking so long?
Okay, I got these, I got dove kebabs. Look, I made them while you were at work.
Oh, those look good.
Yeah, and these are delicious, and they're a complete meal. You got all your food groups here, meat and vegetables.
Wait a minute. I hope that's not all you make, because I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, unfortunately, some people don't see things that way, so it's a good idea if you have some pasta salad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, or some mashed potatoes on the side too, to make sure everybody stays happy. Happy wife, happy life. Hey, listen, we're going to be getting a new season started here. In the meantime, if you're looking for some recipes for that fish and game you got in your freezer, and you want a great way to prepare it, check out our playlist, recipes included. Hope you give us a subscription, and we'll see you again soon. We're CamoChairProductions.com.